Fighting games are notoriously difficult to get right on mobile. There's a number of reasons for that, but two of them are very obvious. First, to get the biggest audience on mobile, your game needs to be aimed at the mid-core players. And fighting games, with their combinations of quick reflexes and complex strings of button presses, definitely sit at the so-called hardcore end of the spectrum. And the second, smartphones and tablets don't have any buttons. They don't have joysticks. They don't have any of the tactility that makes fighting games such a joy. Which is why we're always wary when a high-punching franchise makes its way onto mobile. But Tekken has, at the very least, tried to solve one of those major problems. The game plays a lot like Marvel's Contest of Champions. It's a one-on-one scrapfest that you control with a series of swipes and taps. Hammer the right side of the screen and you'll blurt out a combo. Hold your thumb down and you'll charge up an attack that can break an opponent's block. Push your thumb on the left side of the screen and you'll put up your guard. Swiping left and right shifts your character across the screen in that direction. The big twist is that there are cards that you can play. These represent your special moves. They show up at the bottom right of the screen and tapping on one activates it. In between fights you can change your hand as well, giving you different options of attack. Use up your card in a fight though and it is gone until the next battle. You can even combo together these special strikes, using a guard break followed by a juggle attack followed by a powerful uppercut to devastating effect. Now, it's not the perfect solution to the control problem, and it's certainly not going to satisfy the so-called hardcore players, but it does make the game more accessible to newcomers. And that's a good thing, because there is a lot to like in Tekken's mix of the old and the new. These games are often about compromise. It's about how much the developer's willing to sacrifice the vision of the original in order for it to fit onto mobile. Is it a classic? Clearly not. And while it does look a lot like a real Tekken game, there's a lot missing that fans of the series are going to be upset about. It's not a fully featured scrapper, but it does do things a lot better than other games in the genre. The fights do feel kinetic and fun, albeit burdened with simple controls and a lot of free-to-play gubbins. But you know what? Pick it up, give it a go, see what you think. You're not going to get the same fluidity of violence that you'd get in a console or arcade game. But then, you weren't really expecting that, were you?